Not MartianBuu is from Mars? He is. But you said you're here to watch the best streamer on Mars. I'm not the best streamer on Mars. I'm not on Mars. My opponent has an okay start, I guess. Does Pendant Ceaseless end it? It might. Hopefully we don't get Renathal, ETC, Mista Vista. Actually, like, this is just super duper over, right? Because I'm just gonna, like, at some point I'm gonna do this and this if we get desperate, and then we'll for sure hit Ceaseless, or, you know, we'll hit A&R, Ysera. Oh no, Chamber of Skibbity? It is Chamber of Skibbity, isn't it? Whee! This looks bad for the opponent fans? I think so. I think it's bad for the opponent. Gray's dead. Nah, dog. Nah. Any gamblers in the chat? A&R is likely still enough to make us survive, right? Keep gambling? Alright, I'll do it. Yo, that worked out great. Next turn I can do this, and then it'll just be 99% of gamblers stop gambling just before they win big. True. Opponent just did a lot of damage. Holy crap.
I cannot hold any more cards.
Well, I'm gonna do this and this. So hitting A&R would not have been good enough. But I think our wall of trees will be good enough. Unless my opponent fists me over the top twice, but doesn't look like that was happening. Elise versus K-Lease. Who's the leasiest?
I can't wait to get started.
I can't wait to eat the spaghetti. Do you think it's almost never pirate demon hunter, right? It's sometimes pirate demon hunter. I don't want to keep this against, you know, quest line, right? I'm gonna regret tossing that if it ends up being pirates, but I just don't think it's gonna be. Excuse me. Think you always assume quest line? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. My quest's better. By the way, Mana Burn this turn is BM against Untapped Potential. You always assume pirates. I think questline is much more common, but I have seen more pirates recently than I've expected. How long is work commute and how is traffic in Michigan? So, it's about maybe 50 yards, 50 to 100 yards. I don't have a good idea of it. From my apartment to the street. Then, as I come out the street, you know those like, the double yellow lines that you can go in. They're meant to be barriers, but barriers that you can pull into, those type of things. So I pull into that, then I make a left into the parking lot of work. So the commute has been 2 minutes a couple times. It has been pretty nice. The reason I still take my car is twofold. Reason number one, the way that the street is set up, the street is actually very busy. It's a very busy street. Jaywalking across the street there would be a hassle. I don't know how punished jaywalkers are around here. I haven't experimented, but it's not a good idea. I'd have to walk a couple blocks that way. Like there's not a good way to cross the street anywhere close to me. I have to go all the way over there in order to actually get across the street. So TLDR, walking isn't actually an option, but like walking close isn't an option. If I wanted a 20-minute walk to work, I could do it. The second reason that I drive, is because I'm so close that if I drive, I can come home on my lunch break, and I do every day. Instead of like hanging out at work for half an hour, being like, it's just a waste of half an hour to have my lunch break at work. But I can come home. You know, it takes me 2 to 5 minutes to get home, and 2 to 5 minutes to get back. So I come home, I have like 20 plus minutes to talk with Renee, eat a sandwich, like sit down in my comfortable environment. It's so nice. Yeah. Walking isn't an option. USA moment. Real and true. Let me do this first. And that'll be that. This is a really sweet gig then. Yes, I'm so happy. Lunch break is only 20 minutes. Lunch break is 30 minutes, but you know, like I allocate 10 minutes of that for getting from the grocery store to my home. Get a little e-bike. We are going to get bikes at some point. I don't have them yet. Not sure I would bike home on my lunch break. Do I park in the same spot every day? Close. Chat, I'm just gonna drum circle all of my opponents out of these games. I'm like, what are they gonna do about this?
My hand is full.
Is this another one of those Zephyrus gamers? You assumed it was an hour everywhere? Oh. I think if I wanted an hour lunch break, I could have it. I just have to ask for it. Like, I have to say, like, hey, can you schedule me for an hour lunch break? I don't want an hour lunch break. I'd rather come home half an hour sooner. Like, 20 minutes to hang out, it has been plenty. Yeah, like it's nice. It would be different if there was like actual commute involved, maybe. No, like it'd be even worse. Like if it took me like 40 minutes to get home, or even 20 minutes to get home, I definitely wouldn't want a longer lunch break. I'd want to come home sooner for sure. But I mean, I'm really happy. Find it funny that they nerfed Warlock questline to the point that they have to deal a total of 36 damage to get it online, not to mention all the Dark Lord nerfs, and then they just print Arana and Perils. Arana is so much worse than Tamsin. Arana has counterplay. Well, Tamsin has counterplay. But Tamsin is a stronger card. I don't need to hit high legend, just having fun playing DK on my way to legend. Then I think if you wanted to play either even Death Knight or a Reno Renathal Death Knight, you would have a good time. You can look at some of my past videos for inspiration. Imagine they did the Reddit nerf where Tamsin damages both heroes. I was in favor of that before they like put so much extra. Like I didn't expect them to put like 10,000 years of extra damage on the quest lines, but like I'm really happy with how it landed. Frankly, I think questline Warlock is in a like perfect spot. Chef's kiss. How long did it take for Demon Hunter to be good and wild? It was instantly good and wild. You mean after it stopped being good and wild? Because like through all of Ashes of Outland, it was a tier 1 wild deck. Then it took questline Warlock, or then it took the questline, and even then it didn't happen until it like already rotated. Yeah, it wasn't. It took Brute unnerfed. That's what did it. Like after Brute was unnerfed, I'm pretty sure is when it was finally a real deck in wild. Ooh, nice. Zoop. Should I? Well, I'm not gonna do this right, not with this hand. But should I? I don't really want to do this either. Maybe I do. Why not? If they poison seeds me, then maybe I'll just find the other one and kill them. Hi, Noodle. So, okay, when was Brute unnerfed? That was like right when Twist happened, right? Hey! That's cheating. Like, it was that year, not like when Twist came out. But yeah. How close is DK to being playable? I think it's like, it keeps like getting close, but like the issue with DK is that after its first set, they didn't print any good Death Knight cards for the rest of that year. And then they just stopped printing good cards at all. Well, I don't want to do this. I want to use my mana. Hopefully I don't overdraw all 3 of those Jade Idol and also ETC. If that happens, I'll be sad. How many more expansions? I don't know, because like it keeps like getting kind of like it gets kind of close to viable, and then it like drops off the face of the earth, and then it gets kind of close. Like it's been like on the fringes of having a real deck several times, you know, like so it needs like one really good expansion, and whenever that comes, you know, it comes. Reno Renathal Death Knight was actually one of the better Reno Renathal decks not too long ago. I forget when exactly. All right, good. We got one of the Jade Idols. We'll be fine.
I cannot hold any more cards.
Hopefully we don't overdraw anything too delicious. Yeah, that was fine, right? Poison seeds would have been nice to have. All right, nice to have that too. Oh. Am I out of New Heights? Give me New Heights. No? Fine.
Sands of time run low.
There are so many Jade Idols in my deck now, chat. I had a blast with Rainbow Reno DK recently. I think that's definitely one way to do it. Stop rolling armor. This is gonna be a match of all time one way or another. Cause like they're probably like if they're just Mill Druid, then they've probably got KJ in there. Hopefully they don't like tog waggle me. That would be a little spooky. Be nice to do this and this. My opponent has more mana than me. What rank is this? This is rank 1 legend. Alright. That's how you know. This is certainly a game. It is.
This must be the way.
Mm-hmm. This game is exactly the rank that it is. Too true.
And I will bring destruction.
There's no way that's diamond. You don't think this could be diamond? That's really funny. Boop. Ta-da! I already beat all the disco locks. You wish they'd make good cards for Frosty K? Yeah.
I cannot hold any more cards.
Goodbye, ETC. You'll be missed.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Just 2 more ceaseless, right? Ooh, getting rid of the ETC is nice, because getting rid of the ETC means, A, we might have gotten their KJ, but also it means that if they did have a Togwaggle, we're not going to see it. No plate breaker, that too.
And I will bring destruction.
No steam cleaner, that either. Also, if I always play all the Jade idols in my hand, then they can never Theatar a Jade idol. Not that it would be nearly as good for them as it is for me. Yeah, they agree. As well they should.
We have turned our curse into
Even Paladin. Fancy that. Fancy that.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
jobs done.
Ba 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 ba. Well, this seems like the perfect job for our friend Spreading Plague. You guys think I'm about to get Crusader Roared? Because that would be sad. That would make me a sad Marshy. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Oh, okay, that's better. That's fine. That's fine. Should I ramp? It feels bad to ramp and not draw, but I have this for later and this for soon. So yeah, I'll ramp. I'll ramp. Ooh, they can't run Prismatic Beam anymore. Ha 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 ha. This will actually just work. This is just gonna work, chat. You think my opponent will concede when they get plagued? Ooh. This is what we in the business call a 1-2 punch. It's the old 1-2 punch, chat. What about when they equality city tax? If they equality city tax, power to them. That's fine. Equality, no city tax. Ba, 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 ba. Dragon even, Paladin. I almost feel remorse. Well, what I'd love to do... I'm actually a little bit scared of equality city tax now. But they can't equality city tax and Crusader Aura me.
So many contradictions.
Also, I could get rid of the Dirty Rat.
I'll show you what I've learned.
And that's less face damage that they can do. I don't know. I don't know about this, chat. Remember Tarzan? I don't know. Seems questionable to me. Anyone else remember that elephant? I feel like that's like, well, it's one of Disney's least memorable movies, and one of its least memorable characters from that movie, you know. Hey, you ramped me one. I appreciate that about you. My opponent is playing a deck I've ever seen. Power to them. Power to them, chat.
down panning.
Neat. Did I just win? History will decide. Next turn, if they don't have any taunts, I can pet him in the face real gentle and finish what we started. If they unnerf Ceaseless Expanse at rotation, it'd be really funny to put a Holy Wrath in the ETC of Even Paladin and then on turn 9 pull Kelt, Holy Wrath, like, because you'd never expect it from this, right? Like that this is the last place you'd ever expect to see Holy Wrath from, is Even Paladin, because Holy Wrath is odd, and it isn't good, right? Like that's a terrible idea, but you know, you could really catch someone off guard that way. I think that'd be funny.
I'll show you what I've learned.
See you later, friend. Enjoy the grave.